If you've ever wondered how a simple, honey-loving bear could embody the wisdom of an ancient Chinese philosophy, the Tao of Pooh by Benjamin Hoff offers a delightful and enlightening perspective. The book introduces the fundamental principles of Taoism through the lovable character of Winnie-the-Pooh, illustrating how his easygoing nature and effortless way of living perfectly align with the teachings of the Tao. Rather than relying on dense philosophical texts, Hoff explains Taoism in a way that is both accessible and engaging, using A. A. Milne's stories to demonstrate how Pooh's seemingly simple approach to life actually holds deep wisdom. At the heart of Taoism is the idea of living in harmony with the natural way of things, a concept known as the Tao, or the Way. This philosophy teaches that life flows best when we stop trying to force things and instead align ourselves with the natural order of the universe. Pooh, as Hoff points out, embodies this effortlessly. Unlike other characters in the 100-Acre Wood who overanalyze, stress, or try to control situations, Pooh simply follows his instincts, goes with the flow, and enjoys the present moment. His unassuming and uncomplicated nature makes him the perfect representation of Taoist wisdom, as he does not fight against life but rather moves in sync with it. A major theme in the book is the concept of Wu Wei, which translates to effortless action, or non-doing. It does not mean doing nothing, but rather doing things in a way that is natural, unforced, and in tune with the situation at hand. Pooh exemplifies this principle in the way he moves through life. Whether it's finding honey, solving a problem, or embarking on an adventure, he does not overthink or resist, he simply acts when the moment is right. In contrast, characters like Rabbit, who is constantly scheming and trying to control everything, or Owl, who relies on excessive intellect, often make life harder for themselves. Hoff suggests that much of the stress and struggle people experience comes from trying too hard rather than allowing things to unfold naturally. Hoff also critiques Western society's obsession with intelligence, complexity, and busyness. He argues that modern culture places too much emphasis on knowledge and achievement while overlooking the value of simplicity, intuition, and inner peace. In the Tao of Pooh, he contrasts the characters of the 100-Acre Wood to highlight this point. Owl represents the scholarly intellectual who prides himself on knowing a lot but often misses the simple truths that Pooh naturally understands. Rabbit, always in a rush and focused on plans, is too busy to appreciate the moment. Eeyore, stuck in his own negativity, resists the flow of life. Pooh, on the other hand, does not try to be wise or powerful, he simply is, and in doing so, he naturally understands life's most important lessons. The book also explores the importance of embracing simplicity. Taoism teaches that the greatest wisdom often comes from nature, experience, and intuition rather than books or theories. Pooh is not a scholar, nor does he pretend to be, yet he manages to navigate life with a kind of effortless wisdom that others lack. Hoff uses this as a lesson that true intelligence is not about accumulating facts but about understanding how to live well. He encourages readers to adopt a simpler mindset, let go of unnecessary complications, and approach life with the same relaxed curiosity that Pooh does. Another key idea is the importance of enjoying the present moment. Many people spend their lives worrying about the future, dwelling on the past, or chasing after things they think will make them happy. Pooh, however, finds happiness in the here and now. Whether he is eating honey, taking a walk, or singing a little song, he is fully engaged in whatever he is doing. This is a core Taoist principle, that peace and contentment come not from external achievements but from fully experiencing and appreciating the present. Hoff suggests that by adopting Pooh's mindset, people can free themselves from unnecessary stress and find greater joy in life. The book also touches on the idea that things should be allowed to happen naturally rather than being forced. Hoff describes how people often make their lives more difficult by resisting the natural flow of events or trying to control everything. Taoism encourages trust, patience, and allowing things to unfold as they are meant to. Pooh, once again, demonstrates this effortlessly. Unlike Rabbit, who constantly tries to manipulate outcomes, or Eeyore, who resists change, Pooh simply moves with the current of life. He does not need to force things, he trusts that they will work out as they should. Hoff also introduces the uncarved block or Pooh, a Taoist concept that represents the idea that things in their simplest, most natural state are the most powerful and valuable. Pooh is the embodiment of the uncarved block because he is simple, genuine, and unpretentious. He does not try to be something he is not, nor does he complicate things unnecessarily. This contrasts with characters like Owl, who tries too hard to appear wise, or Rabbit, who overcomplicates everything. Hoff suggests that people can learn from Pooh by embracing their natural selves, letting go of pretensions, and finding strength in simplicity. Another lesson from the Tao of Pooh is the value of patience and trust in life's timing. In modern society, people are often in a rush to get ahead, achieve goals, or force solutions. Taoism, however, teaches that everything happens in its own time. Pooh exemplifies this patience. He does not rush or stress but simply allows things to unfold. Whether he is searching for honey or waiting for an idea to come to him, he does not fight against the natural pace of life. Hoff encourages readers to adopt this mindset, trusting that things will happen when they are meant to, rather than trying to force them prematurely. The book also challenges the idea that happiness comes from external success or material possessions. Many people believe that they will be happy once they reach a certain goal, acquire something they desire, or achieve a specific status. Pooh, however, finds joy in the simplest of things: friendship, a good meal, a pleasant walk. Hoff uses this as a reminder that happiness is not something to be chased but something to be found in everyday moments. Taoism teaches that fulfillment comes from within, not from external achievements. One of the final messages of the Tao of Pooh is that life does not need to be as complicated as people make it. Hoff argues that much of modern stress comes from overanalyzing, overworking, and overcomplicating things. Pooh shows that there is another way, a way of living that is simple, natural, and peaceful. By following his example, people can free themselves from unnecessary struggles and find a greater sense of ease and contentment. Through the lens of Winnie-the-Pooh and his friends, the Tao of Pooh offers profound insights into the nature of happiness, wisdom, and the art of living well. Hoff's approach makes Taoism accessible, showing that its lessons are not just for monks or philosophers but for anyone who wants to live a more balanced, joyful, and harmonious life. The book reminds readers that sometimes the greatest wisdom comes not from striving, planning, or analyzing but from simply being, just like Pooh.